What it is, what it ain't. What's that smell? Do it stink? Uh, it's always bright when you're under the lights with the McKnights. We are your hosts, Lonnie and Kendrick. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hey Kendrick, we hit a little milestone. We're hitting milestones, man. First is episode 10. Episode 10. Can't believe it's been 10 weeks already. Where did time go?
Crazy.
And 1.5 on the shorties, to be honest.
Last time I checked, let me see it again. But yeah, 1.5, man. Talking about the possibilities of Giannis going to the Rockets or the Spurs. I didn't post the one about the Lakers, but
man, that probably would have did numbers. Well, okay, so to give you guys context, two of the reels that Kendrick posted, and I was watching it because they were low at first, and then literally like Kendrick, when I looked at it, it was at like probably 274. Okay, cool, grateful. Kendrick messaged me about 3 hours later saying we got 1K. I'm like, on what? Oh, look, the videos at 1K. I'm like, I literally just looked at this a few hours ago. This has never happened. I'm grateful. And then I doubled back, look again. There's another video on the uproar about Giannis going to the Spurs. And I'm like, God, dog, man, like, what? It was just so abrupt. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm grateful. First of all, 1,000 views. I need people to understand, like, that's a lot of views. Because let's break it down. 1,000 views. Think about that as far as just people being in one area. That's a lot of people, and that's how I look at it. I'm pretty sure you may do the same thing, but we just want you to know that we are extremely grateful for just the viewership and just the interest of of what we talk about, man. It just seems like we're starting to find some type of consistency in some way, shape, or form, and that's what we like. Kendrick, your thoughts on it, man? Or your reaction to it?
Yeah, blessed, man. Thankful. I posted I know the first one was the Spurs one, right?
Yeah.
What day did we record last week? Was it Wednesday? Thursday?
Don't give me a line. It may have been Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday.
Yeah, so I posted the clip, I think that Thursday morning. And throughout work, I looked at it. It was like 1 minute, it was like 2 something. Then the next, it was like 5 something. I was like, okay, cool. Then the next thing is 1,000. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's what. But before the Rockets one, that was the second 1,000 because our first one was about Shador. And then I doubled back and posted the Rockets one.
He said, "Nah, I gotta post this too." Good call, Kendrick. Good call.
Yeah, so let me see what that do. And even better one, like 1.5. I just checked it, still 1.5. Man, just like crazy. And I think too, what kind of helped was like when we talked about it, it was like literally the day of that information came out about Giannis. So yeah, taking advantage of that and talking about it and posting it and see what the people want to see.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
It's all strategy.
Go ahead.
It's all about strategy.
Yeah, man. That was a good call, man. That was a great call, man. Kendrick has been doing this way longer than I have, so he understands it a whole lot more than I do. So I'm pretty sure if that was me, I probably wouldn't. I probably would have posted the wrong thing. I mean, even though I think, like, we have great conversations and debates and takes. It is nice having someone who has been doing this for 8 years.
Like YouTube or just
Yeah.
like 5?
I don't know. I thought it was 8. I'm sorry.
Next month would be 6. It's crazy.
Dang. I don't know. I thought 8 years, but
Feels like 8.
maybe our relationship. Pause. Friendship.
Was it 2016?
Well, 10 now. That's crazy. Well, going on 10. That's crazy.
Crazy.
But yeah, man.
Showing.
Chowan. Shout out to Doctor. What's his name? Dr. Moore. Was that his name?
Who?
The president. He was old. He like the old man from Up. He wore glasses.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. Shout out to him though. He was cool.
Yeah.
Dang, that just brought back so many memories. I'm sorry. All right.
Parker.
Oh, it's Parker.
What?
Oh, Parker Hall.
Yeah.
Oh, Parker Hall. Oh man, yeah. I remember. Were you there when the hurricane happened? Freshman year.
I think so.
Yeah,
because I didn't go home. Yeah, I stayed.
Me either. I didn't go home, dude. That storm was so bad. Do you remember? So you remember how like there was rooms on the on the ground floor, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember it flooded?
Yeah.
Crazy, dog. I was like, that. Wait, was your room on the ground floor?
No, I was on the 6th floor.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that's crazy because I was on the 2nd floor. And I remember going downstairs to try to wash my clothes, and there was just water everywhere. I was like, "What is this?" And then I just even remember like what sucked too was that the cafeteria was closed. Boy, ain't had no food. Oh God, ain't nothing. There is nothing in Murfreesboro. So
Abdul's.
Abdul's was good. Don't get me wrong. So it was just a token. It was a Chinese spot. It was McDonald's, Abdul's.
Merv's.
Oh no, bro, them $25 conversion bucks was nasty, dog. I hated that, dog. That's literally just one meal. It used to be packed. It used to be packed at the Hawks Nest, bro.
Yeah.
Especially after the calf closed. Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, bro. That day when like they shut everything down, or the day of the hurricane and stuff. I walked there and I had walked to the cafeteria because I was like, I'm starving and I don't have no food in my room. And I'm like literally walking. I'm walking across that bridge, that little bridge.
Yeah.
And like I feel my pockets, and then like I just feel my pockets like full of water, and I'm like, no, because my phone is in my pocket. So then like I literally pull my phone out, done. It wasn't even I wasn't even 3 minutes away from. I literally just left, and then my pockets was just full of water, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it was just raining so bad. So then I had to like, I just had my little Chromebook. I was struggling, dog. I didn't get a phone until like 2 weeks later. I was struggling, bro. 2 weeks without a phone. Bro, my girl at the time was hot. I'm like, she the one who bought me the phone though, so shout out to her.
You didn't talk to her through the Chromebook?
Huh?
You didn't talk to her through the Chromebook?
I did, but like, I couldn't FaceTime nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Messenger was bad. It was just choppy, everything, dog. It was bad. She came up, she put up on me, caught the phone. I was like, oh, appreciate you. I love you. You know what I'm saying?
You get the iPhone?
Huh?
You get the iPhone?
Absolutely. You give me the iPhone 5? I think the 5 was out at the time. 5 or shit. Yeah, I got the 5.
Mm-hmm.
This one's definitely a 5. So shout out to her, man. That was tough.
Struggling.
Well, enough about Chwan. You know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This that bust that like my AP because it's shining. Man, Shador Sanders, dog. Heck of a game against the Tennessee Titans. 364 passing yards. I believe 29 rushing yards, maybe a little bit more. Rushing touchdown, man. First rookie quarterback this season to throw over 300 yards. First rookie quarterback, Browns rookie quarterback to have a game like he did. Kendrick, what were your thoughts on the game, on Shador, the two botched 2-point conversions? Go ahead and spill the beans, man.
Yeah. Just another perfect. I ain't gonna say perfect, but just another great showing from Shador, and just another reason why he should have been playing this entire time. But this also happens when you're patient and take advantage of any and every opportunity that you can get, especially in NFL. You don't wish injury on anyone, but man, when there's an opportunity, man, you gotta shine. And Shador is shining right now. Also named the starting quarterback for the rest of the season. I know there's like 3-4 more games left. Might as well go ahead and what I mean. But yeah, he's that spark that Cleveland has been needing, for a long time. You know, Baker did what he could for them. Deshaun did what he could. Then I saw something too where he has a chance to get a starting job next season. I'm just like, okay,
A chance.
yeah, but yeah, man, I love Shador, man, and everything that he has going on. It doesn't really surprise me, like he's been doing this since college. All he needed was a chance, opportunity, and like you said, what'd you say? First rookie.
Yeah, first rookie QB this season. So 300 yards.
Rushing touchdown.
Yeah, and he had 4 total touchdowns.
Gee.
Yeah.
And I already see like the narrative. Oh, it's against Tennessee. All that.
No, see, the thing is though, if people actually watch, Tennessee defense is not that bad. Tennessee defense is not that bad.
It's just the offense isn't good.
Okay. So to your point, Kendrick, or I guess to add on to that. So ever since Shador has started, when the games that they've lost, were they blowouts? Or were they all close?
Close.
So I mean, because even like when you think about the Ravens game, like
Yeah.
the Ravens game when he came in for Dylan Gabriel, you know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't. They could have blew them out the water. The Ravens could have blew them out the water if they wanted. Well, not if they wanted to, but the way it was looking, I thought it was. I thought it was getting there.
Yeah.
Then they faced the Raiders. Who did they face after that? 49ers.
Mm.
And 49ers isn't no slouch. They're no slouch whatsoever. That was a solid game. and then the Titans. I mean, that was just a shootout, but yeah, it's not like these teams that they were losing to. The teams that they were losing to, it were blowouts. So go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Late.
No, you're good. Yeah, just overall, just loving what I'm seeing from Shador. Um, and hopefully he has. What do you have next?
I
Let
think
me.
it's the Bills. I think it's the Bills. Either the Bengals or the Bills. It should be No, it's the Bears. It's the Bears.
Still,
Hey, I
that's a
mean,
bad matchup for them. Chicago, they own one right now. Um,
hey, man, hey, hey. The take I did earlier this season, it ain't too far fetched. That's all I'm saying. It ain't too far fetched. It ain't too far fetched. Um, so do you think Kevin Stefanski keeps his job after this season?
yeah. Especially
um,
that move taking him out. I'm like, what?
and this isn't like this. This is Kevin's mo because he did it against the Raiders game. He did it in the Raiders game, and I was like, what? Like, do you think? Okay, why do you think he does that?
I feel like with certain coaches, like when a game is already decided, like, oh, what's the point of you having you in? Like, go ahead, pull you. But at the same time, it's like the game is not over until the final whistle. There's always a chance, an opportunity to, play, Cleveland Brown football. So, um, yeah, I don't understand that. But
Yeah, I don't know, man, but he needs to get a. Go ahead.
no, I'm saying he does it anyway.
Yeah, he needs to be gone like yesterday. He should have been fired. He should have been fired as soon as the clock hit zero. He should have been fired then because what? First of all, the score was even. You the first time you went for two, that was not why. What made you think that was okay to do? Because you're down an even number. You're down 14 points. Now, if you were down 15, okay, that would be a little bit more, or 16, that would be a little bit more understandable. But you're down 14, which means you still have a chance. And it was 6 minutes left. It was 6 minutes left.
Yeah.
They get the ball back. Shador does what he does. They score again. Um, it was 31-17. It was about 8-9 minutes left. They go down, score 31-23 because you went for two. Didn't make sense. Then uh they get the ball back with I think a minute or 2 minutes left. No, it was about 2 minutes left, I think. Shador puts the team on his back once again. You take him out. You take him out for what? The man has been rolling clutch, and you take the best person of that game out to run a wildcat reverse that hasn't worked at all.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to, and it would be different if this was the first time you like. Well, first of all, It's not different, but I would understand a little bit more if this was the first time you guys try this. I wouldn't try it at this time of the game, but it would be just a little bit more understandable. But the fact that you guys like this is your MO in short yard, like in short yard game, you do this often, and it's just like, well, why didn't you do this with Dylan Gabriel? Why didn't you do this with Joe Flacco?
Yeah.
Like, why do this with Shador? That man has been the best thing in Cleveland since Bow Wow. Oh, LeBron. I'm sorry, LeBron. My bad. My bad. My bad. But since LeBron, man. So, man, shout out to Shador. He played phenomenal. He's going to continue to play phenomenal. We've seen this since Jackson State. Um, people's like, oh, well, it's the competition. It ain't all that great. Well, and then he went to Colorado. Oh, well, blah blah. You can't say nothing then. But he didn't win. Yes, he won enough. Um,
Yeah.
but he's no fifth round talent. Not even close. Like that's disgusting. Fifth round for a quarterback like Shador, that's terrible. But now he is putting it on fine paper that he is QB1 for the rest of the season, which is great. Hope it would be nice to see them win out. That would be nice to see. But yeah, Kevin needs to get up out of there. He is a liability to this team. And I'm still trying to figure out how did he win Coach of the Year twice. They need to take both of them coaches of the year back with the play calling he's been doing. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it. I feel like it's going to make our heads hurt. But yeah, Shador, shout out to you, man. Keep doing your thing, dog. So we had a bye week this week. A lot of rest for our guys. JC Horn out of concussion protocol, so he should be able to be good to go this week. Who else do we have back? Trayvon Moorick, our safety. Uh, you know, Bryce, his ankle, give it time to rest. Rico, giving his calf some rest. He got a lot of mileage this season. Even Chuba, man, he's been fighting injury all year. He finally looked like himself, the Rams game. So he got a little bit of rest. Kendrick, what you thinking, what you feeling, about our bye week or just even going into our next game.
Yeah, definitely a great way to go into our bye. Our biggest win of the season, and the chill, relax, check out the competition, especially the Saints and Buccaneers game.
Shout out to the Saints, man.
Shout out
King,
to the Saints, man.
King, thank you, King.
Yeah, man. Beating Tampa. Wasn't like 24-20.
Yep.
Yeah. Definitely needed that. So now Tampa and us are now tied, 7-6, with an opportunity for us to, go on the road, and revenge that awful L earlier this season against New Orleans, and man, and just like take advantage of the opportunity. This is I was watching the interview with our head coach, Dave, and this is championship opportunity for us, to get closer and closer to possible wild card, and so yeah, man, like I'm excited, with postseason implications getting so closer, and so I'm really just looking forward to our two matchups with Tampa. get this game out the way with the Saints and um, go ahead, bag them up. Be 8-6,
Yeah,
and you know, battle it out. So who's really the best in the division with Tampa?
yeah.
So
Um, if we win next week, this will be the most wins we've had since we drafted Christian McCaffrey.
and that was what 2016, 2017.
2017. Yep. Um, we had 11 wins that year, and we have the possibility to have 11 wins this year. So, and that was the last time we made it to the playoffs. So, I mean, things are, it's looking bright. It's nice. Like you said, like this was the perfect week to have a bye week, especially with the Buccaneers losing, like you said. That was a huge divisional win for us because now we're tied for first place. Um, everyone is getting healthier. Um, Especially our running back room. I think that's where I feel the most confident of us, like really taking advantage of the um next couple of weeks. Our running backs, like I said, just giving Rico time to actually rest his legs. I just think him and Chuba are really going to have great games down the stretch. I really believe we're going to win out these games. Um, because of who we are, what we are identifying as, and really just living up to the phrase "keep pounding." That's what we do best. That's what we've been doing all season. Um, we've done it against two number one NFC teams at the time. You know what I mean? So, um, I'm really glad that we are playing meaningful football in December. Because we're just so used to like, well, we gotta look forward to next season now, or we gotta look forward to like mock drafts. Who are we gonna draft? Like that's not even a thought right now. It's not even a thought. So, you know, um, I'm proud of our guys for actually really. It just seems like we really want to win now. So, I'm ready to see us going to the playoffs. Man, I'm excited, dog. I'm really excited to, you know, uh, to really, I don't know, just to see how Bryce will perform, man. That first playoff game, and I hope we have a home games since if we win out, we will be the divisional winners. Man, like that would be great. Um, but yeah, man. So we have the Saints this week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not the same team as we were before. So I can assure I believe that we're winning this game. We're playing indoor. Um, our offense just looks really good. We're starting to see more complete games on both sides of the ball. Whether it's passing, whether it's running, takeaways, like whatever the case may be, like we just look really good all around. And I just think we weren't mentally prepared enough. Let me not say that. I if I'm being honest, I kind of think we underestimated them just a little bit because of who they have and what they have. And just I can't even go off the record. I mean, because at the time they were 2-8. So yeah, I think once again, we are playing meaningful football, and we have a purpose to like continue to play, for the playoffs and the divisional title. So I think we're going to go in here extremely motivated, and with a lot of rest. So I think the score, if I'm being honest, I think we'll win. I think we'll win like 24-16. But I think the don't I think the score will be deceiving though. Like I think we'll just like straight out beat them, but like they'll probably just throw up some like chump stuff, almost like the Broncos and Raiders game this past Sunday, I think, or Monday. It's just like, well, we had control of the whole game. I think it'll be like that.
Yeah, I think it's like going to be like a 20, 24, 26 kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like 14. I give him 14.
Okay.
Because like you said, like our offense has been clicking. Especially against the Rams. We came a long way throughout this season with our offense. And Jalen Coger coming out of nowhere and being the difference maker that he is. And of course T-Mac is gonna be T-Mac. And so I just need our guy Excel to just be Excel.
Yeah.
And just have allow Bryce to have more options than just those two when it comes down the stretch. And so but yeah, man, Bryce he's becoming more confident in his game.
Yeah.
And being able to throw those 10, 15, 20 yarders rather than be content with those 2, 3, 5 that he can do. And so, man, like, yeah, I don't see us losing against New Orleans, bro. Not at all.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I don't. I just don't. I can't. It's hard to, because of how we've been playing ever since we lost to them. It's just like, well, that 49ers game was bad. But, like the Falcons game, the the Rams. It's hard for me not to believe like we can't beat them. I think we got something for Alonzo Taylor. He's the nickel corner, number one, who just always has his best games against us. Like I don't know what it is about like us specifically, but he just always has our number. But I just think we'll finally get him this game.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Definitely. I'm looking at like our schedule.
Yeah.
Going on and off.
So we got Saints, Buccaneers,
Seattle, then Bucks again.
I forgot about Seattle. That might be our toughest game throughout the schedule. But it seems like they're starting to cool down too. A little bit. I don't know. It's not the same as it was the first like 7 weeks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, they're sitting right up there at 10-3. So that's tough.
Yeah, it is. But I think we can. I mean, we said the same thing about the Rams.
Yeah.
We said the same thing about the Rams.
It's Sam Darnold though.
Yeah, it is Sam Darnold, and it's Jackson Smith and Jigba, the same way with Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. I mean,
this is the Darnold.
Yeah. He probably does have a vendetta against us though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Dang, I think this will be his first game against us.
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's crazy. I wonder how his career would have been if he if we've never traded for him.
Where was he at before?
Jets.
Jets?
Yeah, exactly.
Nah.
You know what? I feel like just me personally, I feel like he either would have been like out of the league already if he would have stayed with the Jets. So I feel like we had a big part to do with, you know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, he went to San Francisco for a year,
Yeah.
I still feel like, you know, if it wasn't for us who made the call, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be where he is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just me.
Would you say the same thing about Baker?
Yes, I would. I actually would. Even though he was already doing fine in with the Browns, yeah, he needed some motivation. But I ain't gonna lie, he was hot garbage with us. He was trash. I was like, there's no way. No.
Yeah.
I just thought like we were gonna see something like, and it's so crazy because we wasted so much money on Sam and Baker. We wasted draft picks. Well, I think we traded a fourth and a fifth for Baker, and we traded I think a second and 2 fourths for Sam. I was like, what? Crazy, right? But I mean, you know, it's cool. But it is funny to know that they were Panther quarterback. Very short stint for Baker. To a terrible one.
Yeah.
A terrible one. Like if you would have told me that Cam Newton and Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield would like be on the same like team, I'd be like, what? Like that sounds nuts, doesn't it? Oh no, wait, Cam wasn't there. Sorry. Cam wasn't there the year Baker was there. That's my fault. Yeah.
Cam left for what? 2017, 2018? 2019?
2019. 2019, he went to the Patriots. He was with the Patriots 2020 year. Then he was about to start that year for the Patriots, but then he got cut. So Mac Jones went to go was the starter. And then he came back that Arizona Cardinal game the next year. Because Baker came 2022. So the year before Bryce.
Yeah.
So yeah. So he was only there with Sam Darnold and PJ Walker. Yeah. And then that's when Matt Corral got injured too. Yeah. I was like, man, we cannot keep a quarterback. Because we had Teddy Bridgewater before. We replaced Cam Newton with Teddy Bridgewater.
That's crazy.
I actually liked Teddy. I did. But he was no Cam. He was no Cam.
Who would you prefer as a backup? Teddy or Tyrod Taylor?
Teddy. Teddy was good. Tyrod has had unfortunate luck, man. Like I feel bad for Tyrod. Like it seems like everywhere he goes now, something like terrible happens to him. I'm going with Teddy.
Where Teddy at now?
Oh, he's with the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Yeah. Yep, he's with the Buccaneers. The boy back in Florida. Yep, good old Florida.
What quarterback fell off to you
this season?
No, just overall that you can think of. Like, he had a fat contract, and then just started playing horrible. Now he's like either a backup or just out of the league. That you can think of.
Ooh. I'm really trying to think. Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson is the first one that comes to mind. Um, Wait, hold on. Wait, before I finish, did you see the news of Phillip Rivers?
Yeah, he coming back, dog. Coming out of retirement.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That man is no there. This man has been retired for what, like 5 years now?
4 or 5, yeah.
That is insane. No, if that's the case, bring Cam Newton back.
Facts.
I'm all down. Because look, Josh Allen is breaking these records, and I don't appreciate it. He's breaking Cam Newton records, and I don't like it. And it's only because like, and it's funny because like, I remember when Cam was breaking these records, and I'm like, oh yeah, no one's gonna touch these. Now look, it's already broken, and I'm like, dang man, like, I wanted Cam to be the first quarterback to like reach 100 rushing touchdowns, like, you know what I mean? And he most definitely would have had it by now, but yeah. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stay on track. Deshaun Watson is the first one that comes to mind. Um,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
First person I thought of. What'd you say?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo for sure. It's funny. I never thought he was that good. I didn't see it. I I was like, there's nothing special about him. Like, he can manage the game, sure, but that's about it.
Yeah.
What about you? Well, I know we said Jimmy G, but anyone else?
Um, Mark
Who?
Sanchez.
Man, ain't nobody worried about no Mark Sanchez, bro. He had a big contract. What? Pull up his contract. I want to know.
Oh, he got in a bag in New York.
Really? I didn't think he was that good either. Maybe because of that butt fumble, but well, I know they went to the playoffs once with him, I think, but that's when they had LT.
Yeah, back in 2009, he had gotten a 5-year up to shit up to 50 mil. Back then it wasn't no
Yeah,
like.
yeah, no, I know.
To
Dang. Fuck. Did he make any Pro Bowls? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
There's no way he could have made Pro Bowl.
Never made a Pro Bowl.
Exactly. See, I never thought he was, me personally, I never thought he was good. Like, there was nothing good about Mark Sanchez.
Dang.
I'm trying to think who else. I'm trying to think. I feel like we're missing one. I really feel like we're missing one. We got. Yeah, I can't think of nobody. I can't think of nobody else right now. At least.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
God dang. So, with it being about like 20, 24 games in the NBA season right now, Do you have or have your contenders changed of who will? Matter of fact, who are your contenders from East and West?
Okay, see.
To that's it. Just okay. That's
Okay,
crazy. Okay.
that was a good game. Okay, see, a team that really surprised me, Phoenix. They playing pretty well. I think they're like top five. I think so. Top five. Um, the Rockets, of course. You know. Um, who's at the top?
Would you have the Nuggets or not?
Nugget. Oh, yeah, the Nuggets. The Lakers, of course. Minnesota.
That's a lot of contenders.
Bro, all of them legit can be, besides Phoenix, but
I don't know about the Timberwolves. I just don't. They'll make it to the second round, but that's it.
what do you think they need?
A guard,
They got a guard.
an actual point guard.
Oh, a point guard. Okay.
You don't need no Mike Conley, man. I'm just being honest. Man, put Rob Dillingham out there.
LaMelo?
No, dear God, no, bro. He is the.
No, I did see. I think it was either yesterday or the day before of a post where, just throwing the idea out of whenever he gets healthy, trade Kyrie out there. That'll be a solid pairing with him and Anthony Edwards.
That don't sound bad.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that actually don't sound bad. But nah, they wouldn't do that. Nah. Kyrie to Minnesota, no way.
Oh,
I think the Mavericks actually love Kyrie, so they're not doing that.
go ahead, pack a Gobert. I don't need him.
Oh, don't nobody want Gobert. Don't nobody want Gobert. So what about the East?
Cleveland, I told you.
Bro, why do you believe in Cleveland so much? LeBron's not there.
Cleveland. Nah, they're like 8 right now in the conference.
They suck.
I don't know what it is about Detroit, but they're really just like I don't.
Cade and Jalen, they are going nuts.
Yeah, and a mutual friend of ours, they always bring up the Pistons. I was like, okay, like, you got it. So
I guess both because both of the teams win it. Well, you know what? The Lions, I don't know. They suspect right now.
they suspect.
They said, all right, in order for the basketball team to win, the Lions got to lose.
Yeah, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Pistons aren't going crazy.
Pistons in New York, they going crazy right now. I know Giannis is out for a while, so Milwaukee they're going down. But I like Orlando, what they got going on out there.
Yeah.
So it's a few contenders on both sides. I still got OKC winning it all, but
Fair. I think that's fair. Especially with them being 23-1, that or 24-1, 23-1. That's impressive, especially because everyone is so young.
yeah.
They all have played with each other for the past 3 years. That's incredible. Team chemistry, like everything's there. And they're playing basketball their way. Um, the contenders I have from the West is Rockets, OKC, and Nuggets. Those are the like three. I think like those three. Out of those three, like they'll for sure be in the Western Conference Finals. I thought about the Lakers. You know, they're starting off really good. I don't know how they'll do down the stretch because of how they play basketball. I don't think you can get away with that in a series, especially with a team like the Rockets and the Thunder. You could probably get away with it, you know, with the Nuggets, but with the Rockets and the Thunder, all the versatility that they have and how much defense they actually play, you're not going to get away with any of that whatsoever. And those teams are extremely athletic. The most athletic person on the Lakers is probably LeBron at age 40, going on 41. Like that's nuts. Um, but yeah, I think, oh man, the biasness in me, the Bron sexual in me wants the Lakers to win. But I think it's OKC. If the Rockets and OKC, you know, go to the Western Conference Final, that's going to be good. That's going to be good.
If everybody stays healthy, that's a game 7.
Absolutely. I would like to see that. I would really like to see that. East.
Bulls.
Bullshit. No. You didn't even say it, so why would I say it? Nah, if I'm being honest, if they would have had Jason Tatum, I would have put them there because the Celtics are playing good, but
Yeah.
you know, it's, so I have, man, it's gonna be interesting now because I almost said Cleveland because the Celtics don't have JT.
Mm-hmm.
But I just know like they do the same thing every year, and it's been like that ever since Donovan Mitchell got there. So they're gonna do it again. Have a great regular season, and then poof, be gone by second round. Um, so my top contenders is the Magic. If everyone stays healthy, the Magic may go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Um, I think the Pistons. I think the Pistons will do something because even last year in the playoffs, they showed some grit, man, against New York. They either went to Game 6 or Game 7 uh, last year in the first round, or last season in the first round, but you could see where like the Pistons were headed, in their potential. I think those are the two teams because New York, like, yes, they are good. I don't believe in Cat. I don't believe in Cat enough. He is too inconsistent for my liking. For me, at least.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually have the Pistons and the Magic. Those are the two contenders from the East. You know, and I've said before, I think that the Magic probably have the most complete roster. You know, not everyone is a star, but everyone can do some damage. Whether it's scoring, rebounding, defense, like whatever the case may be, like everyone plays a role in something, especially their starting five. They got a nice starting five. Who do they have? Jalen Suggs, even though he's injured, but Jalen Suggs, Desmond Bain, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter. That's a nice lineup.
Yeah.
I mean,
Got a solid 3-and-D guy coming off the bench.
yeah,
You know, KCP.
yep.
Who else they got up there? Isn't no, he in Milwaukee now. I was about to say Cole
Oh,
Anthony.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Dang, no, they got somebody else. Oh my gosh, this one. Oh my gosh, got KCP, Anthony Black. Um, what's his name? Tristan De Silva.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they really got some good pieces.
yeah.
And
Tyus,
huh?
Tyus Jones.
Oh yeah, they. Oh, when did they get Tyus? They got him this year.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
got
even know they got Tyus.
all season. Yeah.
I'm thinking of trade. I'm thinking of trade because I know he's with y'all.
Yeah.
I like the Jones brothers. I like how they play. Uh, yeah, man, that's dang, that's good. That's good.
Tyus,
Um,
Tyus is like one of the very few Duke players that I'll openly admit that I like.
yeah, I've always liked Tyus Jones. Just the way he plays, man. It's like I have nothing but respect for Tyus Jones.
Yeah.
So you know, Braun ended his lengthy streak of 10-point games. Technically, the streak is still alive in the nation, in the U.S. because it ended in Toronto, and it's not part of U.S. So if we being technical, it's still it's
Yeah.
still an active streak if we're just counting like U.S. games or games played in the United States. But you know, whatnot. Scoring. Okay, so Kendrick, if it was you, right? If you were in that position, all right, and the ball's in your hand, you have the opportunity to score, or you got an opportunity to pass it to my corner boy. Which one are you doing?
Kind of player that I am.
Sure.
Oh, I'm dishing it out. Yeah.
Kendrick said, I don't want no parts of that, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm the same. I'm the same. I would most definitely, especially if they're open. I'm like, hey, look, that was the best shot we had because why? If I got almost three people on me, why would I shoot? I think that's what kills me about fans and like how they talk about LeBron. Like, you don't have to be a LeBron fan or LeBron said, like whatever the case may be, but you can't say he's not one of the greatest because he isn't a killer. I would rather win games than being taking a last second shot. Like if it came down to, I'm just saying, I'm being honest. Like I would rather make the right play rather than just like, you know what, I'm gonna bet on myself and these three players on me, I'm gonna shoot. What? Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Like to me, that doesn't make sense. But everyone's so used to Jordan and Kobe. I appreciate them dearly, but LeBron's not that. LeBron has never been that. LeBron will always make the right play. If he feels like he needs to shoot, he will. If he feels like he needs to pass, he passes. And he has shown times where he makes the right play and is actually crazy. Like, I don't know if you remember that Wizards game when he was with the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Crazy shot he threw up, but he made it. Like, there are a lot of clutch games or clutch moments that he's had. But, he always tries to make the right play. Um, I don't. Well, you're not a LeBron fan. You're a Kobe fan. But I have to ask this: from watching, which version of Bron do you think was peak or the best?
For me, Miami, easy.
Easy?
Who you got over that? Cleveland? The first thing?
Nah, probably the second stink, dog.
Hey.
Bro, that 2018 year, the year before he went to the Lakers, he was going crazy. I'm like, and I say that because like the way he was playing Kendrick, it was like he was peak, athleticism, peak, which is crazy to say because he was in his like 30, like 33, 34, 35 maybe. But then like everything was here too. Like everything was just clicking. And every shot just looked like it was going in. Like everything was so smooth, like passing, like just everything. Like that season stuck out to me more than Miami ever did.
Ever?
Ever. Bro, 2018, Bron was different.
Miami Brown was different, especially that first year.
Yes, but okay. I would say he was doing a lot of crazy stuff in Miami, but he was so cerebral when he went back to Cleveland. It was just like it just seemed like he absorbed everything that he was supposed to learn in Miami and took it back to Cleveland. That's what it seemed like. Like, oh well, I'm a champion, so now I'm gonna move like one, and I'm like that's just what it seems like, But God, dog, it is funny because like everyone does say the Miami. I really think it's for me. Like 2018, Bron was just going crazy.
Yeah.
That's when he earned the name LeBronto. Like you feel like it was just crazy, bro. That year was just nuts, man. I thought that was the best version of Bron that I've ever seen. Cause that's when he was hitting all those clutch shots too. He did it over Jimmy. He did it over Jimmy Butler when Jimmy was with the Timberwolves. He hit that crazy shot against the Wizards. And I'll be honest, if KD did not go to Golden State, Bron probably would have had about 5 or 6 titles right now. I'm not gonna lie. Cause bro, he carried that team too. Bro, they had Kyle Korver and Jordan Clarkson and bro,
Who was that out there?
and he took them to the finals. He didn't have no Kyrie. He didn't have who, bro. He didn't have nobody. Nobody played.
Yeah.
And what was it? 4-1? Like that's crazy. That is insane. I'm pretty sure if KD never went to Golden State, Bron most definitely would have had 5 or 6, bro. Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, I got another question before we wrap up. So I was playing a game. I was playing a game earlier this week or
Which
last. 2K26.
Okay.
And I was doing my errors and stuff like that. So I'm just playing, and I was in the era where LeBron went to Miami, his first year in Miami. And I'm just looking at all the rosters and stuff, and I stopped at the Thunder, right? Do you think? Okay, how long do you think those three would have stuck together on the Thunder?
A good 10.
10 years? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too. I think they were gonna find a way to keep all three of them together because it seemed like they all wanted to be there, man.
Yeah.
Together. I think I'm being honest. That's probably that would have been the best big three that we probably would have ever seen. But then, it's hard to think like, would Russ ever become Mr. Triple Double? Would he have got his MVP? Would James Harden would have gotten his MVP with KD? Like, you know what I mean? It's so many what ifs with that one move of trading James Harden.
Yeah.
That will forever be like a big question for me. A what if? What if James Harden stayed? Because you could see the potential in that too. Like, they're gonna be something for them to go to the finals. Really young team, to go up against Braun, Wade, and Bosh, lose 4-1. I mean, yeah, the Thunder upstairs, they made a mistake. They made a huge mistake.
Yeah.
But then, go ahead.
Yeah, and look at who they beat to get to that finals. They beat the Spurs.
Yep.
I think that was that Spurs matchup, the Western Conference Finals?
Yep.
Beforehand, then they beat the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot their first round, but
I don't remember.
But yeah, they had a very solid squad out there. Alongside Nick Collison. And it was, bro, he was solid, bro.
Yeah, he was enough. Tabo Cephalosha.
Serge, Kendrick Pert.
The boy was getting dunked on.
I'm trying to remember their bench. Oh, Eric Maynard.
Oh yes, Eric Maynard. It was so funny. I was like, it was a point guard. I could not remember his name. Eric Maynard. Yes, I sure do remember Eric Maynard.
Yeah.
They had a good squad, man. They had a good squad.
Yeah. So, yeah. If they stay together, I could see at least 2-3 chips out there.
Absolutely. But then it's funny too because it's like SGA wouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy about it. SGA wouldn't have been there. Like, I think that alone changes everything too. If James Harden would have stayed, SGA wouldn't have been there. But then I also don't think the Warriors wouldn't have. Steph probably would have only won one championship rather than 4. So many factors in this. So many.
Yeah.
But I think that's the biggest what if. I think that's the biggest what if.
Really? Over my guy D Rose?
Oh, yeah. Me personally, I think Melo. I mean, I said Melo. I think Rose would have been one of the greatest guards to never win a championship.
Oh, we were gonna win a chip.
No, you weren't. You weren't gonna beat LeBron. You were not gonna beat LeBron. You never did.
Bro, it was like the closest competition for them in that.
Y'all weren't gonna win. Not with Joakim Noah, and y'all was gonna need one more person. I'll say that. Y'all were gonna need one more.
Who?
Anybody. Y'all could have a superstar.
Huh?
Y'all needed another star.
Yeah, Noah. We good.
No. Because who did y'all had Luau Deng,
Carlos Boozer. Huh?
Yeah, Carlos Boozer, Taj Gibson
coming off the bench, yeah.
Joakim Noah,
CJ Watson coming off the bench.
Kirk Heinrich, Ben Gordon.
Ben Gordon.
Yeah, oh wait.
Huh? We talking about 2011, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He was. I think he was with the Spurs, man. My bad. Because I know he used to play for the Bulls. My bad.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler.
We didn't have Jimmy at that time.
Jimmy was a rookie. Yes, I did.
2011?
Yeah, Jimmy was a rookie.
2011, 2012.
Yeah, bro, Jimmy was a rookie. Bro, look it up. I'm telling you, Jimmy was a rookie, bro. Or Jimmy came out in 2010. It was either Jimmy came out in 2011. I could have sworn he came out the same draft class as Kimba.
No, bro.
Or was it 2012?
That was 2013.
He came out in 2013?
2013, 2014.
Dog, I don't know why I thought he came out 2011.
No.
What? My bad. But yeah, no. Y'all were not gonna. Y'all had no chance. Because even when he won MVP.
Because he got hurt.
Y'all weren't gonna. Bro, y'all was not going to win. You really believe you was gonna beat Braun, D-Wade, and Bosh?
What was their biggest competition? Their bigger comp.
Well, you know what? To be fair, they did lose to the Mavericks. To be fair, they did lose to the Mavericks. They lost to the Mavericks. So, to be fair, maybe. I don't know. That's a good what if, but for me, I don't know. I do wish he didn't get hurt though. That's a top 5 what if for me. That's a top 5 what if.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. That Thunder one, I think that's the one I think about the most though. If James Harden never got traded, because I just think it bleeds into everything else. But yeah.
Then my next one would be like, what if Shaq had the same mentality as Kobe? It would have won like 6, 7.
All because Shaq wanted the team to himself. That's crazy. Shaq probably could have been. He just would have been ranked so much higher. That's all. If he never went to Miami. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Yeah, I don't think he would have. His career would have dipped the way it did if he stayed with the Lakers too. Yeah, and it's not like it wasn't bad, but he probably could have played longer, maybe. Just so many things, man. So many things.
Hey, Kobe could have like 10 rings, bro.
Kobe was not getting 10 rings.
Bro, peep me out. So like, he already had 3 with Shaq. So like I said, if Shaq had more of a regiment like Kobe, they would have had like 2 or 1 or 2 more. So that's 5, right? You already add the 2 he get with Al and the crew. That's 7.
10 is crazy.
If the league allowed it, him and CP would have
won.
Oh,
yes. That's a big what if too. They sent them to the wrong LA. They sent them to the wrong team in LA. Yeah, that is true.
So that's 9.
No.
And if because I know you remember this era. If Dwight was Orlando Dwight, what is that? 2012, 2013?
Yeah. 2012, 2013.
And they had Steve Nash at that time too. And he wasn't as injury prone as he was at that time. They would have won one.
I think they could have won.
So that's 10, bro.
No, bruh. No, bruh. No, bruh. See, because look, here's the thing. I don't think they would have had the money to get Paul and Dwight. I don't think they would have had the money to get Paul and Dwight. That's a lot of money.
At that time, yeah. They're just throwing money now.
Yeah, they sure. To okay, okay. I do have a all right. Last question for real. How do you feel about the players getting paid? Like, there's almost like no mid like level um which call it. So I'll give you an example. So like I guess a lot of players now are either getting paid like are getting overpaid or extremely underpaid. So like for Cam Thomas, for example, can easily give you 20 points a game. But he's only getting paid like I think 9 million this year because of his contract, I think, the qualifying offer. But then you also have guys like I'm gonna be honest, these rookie extensions are getting out of hand to me.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not signing me personally. I forgot who it was where I seen somebody sign like a 5 year, $102 million contract, and he's okay. I'm not doing that. Me personally, I'm not
Yeah.
doing that. But how do you like? Do you feel like that there is a balance with contracts or no?
I mean, I feel like at this point there is no like salary cap or like dead cap at this point. Um, because like this is like a crazy comparison or like topic, but like I remember like playing 2K. Like there's a certain point of money that you can give someone in the free agency, like where you play like
Yeah,
a negotiation. Um, but like now it's like it's $200 million contracts.
yeah,
Um, and so I feel like it's a good thing, but at the same time it can be bad too because when you're giving like guaranteed money to people, it's like it's all about the money now versus like wanting to like actually play ball and like the
yeah,
work ethic kind of like goes away because you know you're gonna get guaranteed money
yeah,
regardless if you play or not. Um, and so in my opinion, I feel like the NBA should like go into like NFL rules where like you have to like play to get your money.
yeah,
Um, and so, um, but yeah, it's crazy nowadays. They just like throwing money nowadays.
yeah.
Because I know like Jalen Brown, that was what 200.
300 million. That and I'm not knocking Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown is great, but for him to be the first one to get a $300 million contract is kind of crazy to me because okay, he yes, he won the finals. He won finals MVP, right? Um, all NBA.
Mhm.
He hasn't won MVP. I don't know how to feel about that too. Cause I was like, Jalen Brown, 300 million? That's a lot of money, man. Like that is an insane amount. And I'm not knocking like yes, get paid. But like I feel like guys like I feel like there's only a few amount of people who can like get that. So like a Shea Gilgeous, um,
Luca.
Luca, absolutely Luca, a Giannis, like only those though, only a handful of guys. Maybe even JT, maybe, but what you about to say?
Whenever is this time to be a free agent, or even if they extend him whenever his rookie deal comes up, Wemby, that's gonna be a crazy contract.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
think like Anthony Edwards when when their contract is up, oh good night. They are going to eat. Um Man, yeah, though they are in for. I think the one who will benefit the most. Dang, never mind, because he got traded. Luca, he got traded, so that kind of actually hurts him a little bit, and he just signed that contract. Well, now the only one who will benefit is Wemby. The biggest one who will benefit is Wemby because Cade already signed his. So whenever he re-up in about like 2 years, oh well, no, actually, in about 2 years, 2 or 3 years, he can re-up. But man, yeah, these $300 million contracts, like that is crazy. I think he's the only one with the $300 million contract right now. Crazy.
That's crazy.
Like it's only a few contracts that I've seen that is reasonable. So like, and I'm gonna just go off like what I know for sure. Like a Miles Bridges, he is getting 3 years for 75. I think that's very reasonable. He averages over 20 points per game. Um,
You're wrong. It's not. It's not Jalen.
who?
It's his teammate, JT.
Oh, what? I thought Jalen Brown was the first one. Is Jason Tatum?
313.
So wait, can you do JB then? I could have sworn JB saw one.
JB got 285.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, retract everything that I said. JB, hey, I'll rock with you, dog. That's still a little too close to 300. 285 is okay. Okay, so wait, look up. So wait, is JB's 5 for 290? I mean for 285 or 4 for 285?
5.
Can you look up Chase? Because I know he's close to 300, but
It's the same, but this for Shea it's 4 years.
okay, all right.
285.
That is crazy. That is so much money, bro. Let us hold something. Contribute to Under the Lights with the McKnights. We'll just ask for $2 million minimum. You can give more if you want to, but there's no complaining here. You know what? Just to be safe, let's say 500,000. I think that'll be manageable.
Yeah, that'll be manageable.
That'll help us out a lot. That'll help us out tremendously. Oh man. But yeah. Anything else, man?
No, man.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in with Under the Lights with the McKnights. We are your hosts, Kendrick and Lonnie. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't have that other person ever say it again. That was trash. That was garbage. Trash. That was garbage. I almost got pissed off. But yeah, please. We will continue to just post. We will continue to talk about the topics that we know are hot. And we will continue to do our best to keep the lights on. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys once again, just for the support, just for the feedback. Even though it's like I usually hear it from like word of mouth rather than people like putting it, on the internet. We would rather you guys put it on the internet, but I still appreciate the interactions and just the conversations that I have with, people who, tune in, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, the shorts, like whatever the case may be. We really do appreciate you guys just, checking out the channel and just giving it some type of attention. Like I said, man, hopefully this is the podcast that you listen to while you take a road trip. This is the podcast that you listen to while you're at work, just so, those 12-hour shifts or 8-hour shifts, whatever the case may be, you can just put your earphones in and listen to us just ramble, or just even, put in a request so we can talk about what you want to talk about, right? It's your world. We just living in it. So once again, thank you guys for just tuning in.